Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. What is your past life karma with this person? And this could be about the person that you have on your mind, or the reading itself will show you which person this is about. So anyways, I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards, and the one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile number 1 with the octopus and eagle. We have pile number 2 with the crab and dragonfly. And we have pile number 3 with the fish and the cow. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. So what is your past life karma with this person? And it can be a person that you have on your mind, or it could be another person. So just be open for the information that you get through the reading and see how it resonates. So I decided to take 2 animal cards to start with, because I kind of wanted to bring in the duality. I don't know if this is going to be you versus them, or if it is going to be aspects of the karma, but we'll see how it unfolds. So you felt drawn to the octopus and the eagle. Before we dive into the messages, we're going to prepare the first part. So we are going to take 2 Kipper cards. We're also going to take 2 cards from my own deck, and I forgot to say that, but during the whole month of May, you can get my oracle decks with free worldwide shipping plus 15% extra discount if you use the coupon code HAPPY on my website nordicl.com. We're also going to take 1 significator card from this deck, and it's going to show us kind of the big theme. We're going to take a couple of tarot cards from your main tarot deck, and we're going to start with reading those cards, and then we're going to continue with some oracle cards that I prepared, and maybe some more tarot cards along the way. We'll see how it goes. So okay, let's see here. So 2 Kipper cards. What is what is your past life karma with this person? Yeah, that's the one. Okay. What's going on? Yeah, I want to take these 2. So okay, 2 cards. 2, 2, 2, 2. 2 is a magic number. Is it 3? 3 is the magic number. Okay, and some tarot cards. So what is the past life karma with this person? And we have 5 tarot cards. We are ready. So the octopus, skill, expansion, and chaos. And the eagle, freedom, perspective, and victory. Chaos and freedom. Yeah, I just saw that. Chaos and freedom. Okay, let's look at your significator cards. We have flow with wheel of fortune. And we have 8 of swords with helpless and hopeless. Definitely been in a situation where you have been stuck to each other, like you couldn't get away from each other somehow. Somehow, like, I almost feel like the octopus is holding on to the eagle who wants to soar. So something with being stuck with each other, and maybe there was some circumstance in a past lifetime. So you know, many past lifetimes, when we have strong karmas like this, we had many past lifetimes together. But there's one specific coming up here, you being stuck to each other. And it's Like you couldn't get away from each other. Yeah, like it was helpless and hopeless. I don't know if you were married or you were in the same family, but there's a feeling of responsibility and not to be able to once again get away from each other. We have 9 of Cups. We have 3 of Swords. The White Swan. Definitely in this pile you could have been married to each other or in the same family. With the 3 of Swords, because the Swan is monogamous. So they only have one partner through life. So it could be that you couldn't divorce this person in a previous lifetime because of culture, because of circumstances of life. And it also feels like there's also this harmony here where one part loves the other more than the other part. One part is more like, yeah, so he's like a very, this balance, it's not balanced, but I do feel like also there's also like love in your past life history. There's love and there's friendship as well. So complicated karma probably in this lifetime, because you have all these emotions. You have an emotion of feeling maybe responsible, maybe helpless and hopeless, maybe burdened, and maybe this person is not even nice to you, but at the same time you feel love and care and connection. It feels almost like that. Yeah, like it's a lot of mixed emotions here. So somehow you were in the same family. You were partners, you were married, or this was your child, or they were your father, your mother, or you were their father, mother. So like a family connection. Yeah, definitely family connection in a past lifetime. And there's a responsibility. There is like almost cultural. You can't leave the family. 4 of Wands. Yeah, marriage. Yeah, this is the card of marriage and celebration, and the 2 bunnies and the rabbit like little in the house. Yeah, there's like a lot of responsibility. It could be that you experience exactly the same karma. You are married. It could be that the constellation looks a little bit different. Like now they are your child before you were married, or now it's your mother and before it was your spouse. It's always like a little bit mixed like this. But the feeling is like, the feeling is that one part wants to break free and the other one is holding on. We have 7 of Wands and we have 4 of Cups. So yeah, it's like there was good times. There is good times in your past lifetime, but it's like at a certain part, at a certain time, it was time for you to part ways. And I think this is your biggest lesson, to learn how to let go, because there's so much things like hindering you from letting go. Like they don't want to let go of you. There is like all this mixed emotions. There is love and there is friendship, but there's also pain and suffering and conflict and helplessness and hopelessness. And you know, with the 4 of Cups, dissatisfaction. Yeah, dissatisfaction, boredom, even 7 of Wands, even, you know, look at this, even being like attacked. And this also makes me feel like something, once again, like culturally, you couldn't let go, you couldn't divorce this person, you know, you're this, and there were like, and maybe even family members that was like saying like, why are you, you know, in our culture, we don't divorce, something like that. So what I feel is like a feeling of being trapped. So that's something that you can experience, a feeling of not being able to get away from them, or feeling trapped, or a feeling of responsibility. Privileged lady. Oh, this is interesting. And gift. This is so interesting. So I feel, okay, they're jumping to another lifetime. They're jumping to another lifetime. Same person, another lifetime. In this lifetime, you are not married to them. You are free. You are happy. You are rich. So something with your status differs from their status. But they're like chasing you through lifetimes. This person is chasing you through lifetimes. And I don't even like their karma like you have different type of karma. Like your reaction is your karma and their reaction is their karma. So the karma can differ, you know. So for them, it's like almost like they're chasing you through lifetimes. And when they have you, it's still not good. So I don't know what they want from you. It's like they want to take away your freedom. But with the eagle here, I feel like that's you. The eagle, I feel like 10 of the wheel of fortune here is also you. Like you have this will to grow. You always had this very connection and this will to grow. You don't do well in toxic relationships. You don't do well in control, like somebody's trying to change you or somebody's trying to control you in some way. That doesn't work for you. It might work a little bit in the beginning when you're in love, or you know, when things are just like fine, but that's not who you are. You have a need for freedom. You have a very strong need for freedom. And this person here with all this octopus arms, they like to control things. Yeah, they like to control things a little bit, and they like things in their own way. And I think it's hard for you to kind of like cut them out of your life, because there's just like so many times in past lifetimes where you have crossed paths. Even the octopus arms here shows the crossing of your paths. And you've been married. Yeah, I think you had many different constellations in the family, but I also see you as a privileged lady here. And I see this little boy almost working in your castle or something, and I see you having like a little bit of a romance going on, and this something with obsession. Yeah, like something with, they're a little bit obsessed by you, even if they don't admit it. And it's because they admire something in you. They admire something in you. But the thing is, the thing that they are admiring, they're also trying to control or to take from you or to kill, like, I don't know, like extinguish from you. So you're like a wildfire, and it's, for them it's exciting, and they're like, ooh, and then they want a part of that because they lack that in themselves. But as soon as they get a hold of you, they kind of try to put the fire out, because they don't know, they can't like control it. So, whew. Yeah, this is a difficult relationship. I think they have very mixed feelings and emotions about you. I think you have very mixed feelings and emotions about them. And I think this is very complicated to separate your energies from each other, because there are good times, there are bad times, and there's just like such a long story here. I mean, look at that. The sword, cutting the cord with Archangel Michael. Yeah, unhealthy attachment. Outdated energy, endings, taking power back, courage, releasing someone's influence, and freedom. In some way, it feels like they have a grip over you. And I don't know where. I think it's like maybe in the heart, like something with your... Because they know you, you know, they know you because you spent so many lifetimes together. So somewhere they know the way to make you keep them in your life somehow. Maybe they manipulate you with a lot of gifts. Yeah, I know if you have a narcissist in your life, one narcissist, what's it called, like method is to give gifts. Yeah, to shower you with gifts so that you always have this feeling of that you owe them something. Yeah, that was a very random message, but it just came out here. I mean, we have Sagittarius, the sign that loves their freedom. I mean, Sagittarius love freedom. It's the most free-spirited zodiac sign of them all. And yeah, you can't tie down a Sagittarius. And this is what I feel like they want to do. They want to tie you down. They want something from you. They want, and if this is your parent in this lifetime, they want you to please them. They want you to do exactly, they want to control you. They want you to, please them and live your life according to their will. So this is like, woohoo. Yeah, I mean, it's not possible. And on the opposite here, you are not this type of person at all. You're not this. You're kind. Yes, you're kind. I think this is where they get to you. Your kindness, your sweetness, your wisdom, and your will to kind of be like I with Sagittarius energy is also very joyful and optimistic. So it's like you don't really want to fight and you just want everybody to be happy almost. We have abandonment, feelings of unworthiness and rejection. Interesting. So we have helpless and hopeless and abandonment here. I think we're going to do more cards. We have sadness. So interesting. Very interesting. Entry of Swords. What are they doing with you? Yeah, this person, and almost like another lifetime comes up here where you are. Another lifetime with them comes up here actually, and I think this lifetime they are a parent to you almost, because we have a little child here, and they are, oh wow, this is so heavy. Yeah, this is so heavy. Pile number 1. I mean, if you are really having trouble with this person, I understand. There's so many lifetimes and layers to this. It's like every time you gain back your power, like they do something almost where you make, it's almost like they suck the energy from you, and all of a sudden you feel sad. And they somehow, like, there's something with guilt and something with responsibility and something with wanting. Oh wow, this is just too much. Yeah, this, I don't even know how to unpack this. That's how it feels. So there's something here. There's something here very obvious that's not working with the sadness, helpless, hopeless, sadness, and the 3 of Swords. And they're not, this person is not so nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, this person is not so nice to you. Yes, there are good times. Yes, there are like this and that. And they somehow they think they're very good and nice. And like their view of reality differs a lot from your view of reality. It like completely differs, actually. So I understand that you can't communicate with this person because it really differs. And I think they like you. They like when you're sad. They like when you're they like to have you in this position when you're helpless, hopeless. When you are scared to be abandoned, maybe here, or when they somehow trigger your what's it called? Your child wounds. What's it called? I can't remember. Your inner child wounds. Yeah, they trigger your inner child, and actually they're more. They feel better when you feel bad. And it could be that they say like, yeah, I like you when you are free and happy, but they don't. They like to control you. They want you to please them. And they're scared of you leaving them, actually. They're scared of you leaving them because you have something they don't have. And they keep looking for it. And their lesson is to find it within themselves, but they're looking for it in you. So I see them chasing you in lifetimes. They don't want to let you go. They don't want to let you go. And you want to let them go. But you also have a lot of positive feelings towards them. And maybe you don't feel it now, but there's like, maybe you already got over that stage. But there was a stage in your life where there was some kind of, you felt the connection. In some way, you felt the connection. Complicated person, complicated karma, and we have release attachments. There's something you need to let go of. Either it's a limiting belief or an untruth or negative behavior. It's holding you back and keeping you from stepping into your true potential and happiness. I mean, I see you going and I see them running after you. I see you trying to get away and I see them coming after you. So I mean, that's why it's not easy. And they're holding you with their tentacles here, and the octopus. Yeah, sucking. It's almost like this is. They are a little bit sticky, so they stick to you and they suck your energy. And look at the big head here. Yeah, this is somebody with a big head, with a big ego. So their lesson is to find what they're seeking within themselves. But what is happening here is they see that you have something they don't have and they want it. So they're taking it from you by taking your energy. And they don't want to release you. And also seems like they project some heaviness and darkness on you and keeping you stuck here. So we had cutting the cord here with the Archangel Michael's sword. We have Sagittarius, who loves to be free. The very free spirit Sagittarius. We have release attachment here. And you already know this, you know, that you need to do this. But yes, it seems not to be easy. It seems not to be easy. Because they don't want to let you go. And there's also a lot of mixed emotions here. We have Machu Picchu, Peru. This is funny. It was so funny. I see you escaping in a past lifetimes, and I keep seeing them chasing you. This is so weird. Yeah, I see you escaping, and I see them keep chasing you. So in this lifetime, if you have cut the cord, you have cleansed your aura, you have healed so many times, but you still can't get rid of them. It is because this is one stubborn this is one stubborn person. This is one very stubborn person. Another lifetime comes up here when I saw Machu Picchu, Peru. And I see you both as Atlantis actually comes up. Actually more Egypt than Atlantis. And I see you both as teachers, or like something like you're both gifted, but they are more on the darker side and you are more on the light side. And, you know, something with they're jealous. There's something with them being jealous and envious of you. So they're jealous and envious of you. And I see you escaping. I see you going to Machu Picchu. You go from Egypt to Machu Picchu, Peru. And you escape. And I see them coming after you. So, yeah, I mean, what is this? How are you going to get rid of this person? I don't know. I don't know how you're going to get rid of this person, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Knight of Wands. Yeah, they're chasing you. I'm sorry for laughing. But yeah, they're chasing you here. It's okay. We got the Emperor. Okay, we're going to take these cards. So yeah, the Emperor here. Well, if you want to get rid of them with the Emperor, you have to be very strong in your energy. And you have to, like, you know, really push them out of your mind. Push them out of your aura. Push them out of your life. I think you need to put a very strong boundary, because this is somebody's not going to... It feels like they're not going to let you go. If you have to let them go. We have the Moon here. Yeah, you know, even if they're not in your life, they still go, you know, with the octopus arms. They still like seek you out energetically, and they put their arms on your wounds. We have certain wounds here, you know, heart chakra with the Three of Swords, something with unworthiness, abandonment, rejection, something with sadness. They put their tentacles on that wound and they suck that energy because it's good. I mean, your energy is great. You're beautiful. You're such a beautiful soul. You have a great energy. So yummy, yummy for them, you know. Yeah, this is very good for them. 10 of Wands, but such a burden for you. Such a burden for you. And look at the little bird here showing the way. Yeah, so we had 10. Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune is also 10. Breaking the wheel of karma with this person, because... this is such a long karma you have with this person. This is a big karma, long karma, very complicated. And yeah, for you to get out of this, you need to be very strong. You need to be very strong and very clear in your energetic boundaries. You need to not think about them. You need to not talk about them. You need to not have them close to you. And the thing is, like, I mean, and I feel a little bit helpless and hopeless doing this reading, because, you know, you've been doing this for lifetimes. You've been trying to escape them. They keep chasing you. They keep chasing you. So I wish I could tell you what to do, but I actually don't know. So yeah, I feel like I can't get the answer. Like, I can't get a clear answer on what to do. But I think, you know, heal the wounds. It has something to do with, they can attach to certain wounds. So what we can do is heal the wounds. And you've been doing this, you know. So just keep doing that. And one thing, like, this is a person you don't want to have in your life. Yeah, I mean, because, yes, sometimes it's nice as well. And, you know, there's a connection. But in the end, they just want you to please them, or they just want something from you. And again, you're drained and you're tired and you're sad. Yes, that's how I feel. Interesting, very interesting reading. Okay, pile number 1, I think we're going to stop here. This was your reading. And yeah, if you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. And I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Yeah, goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So quickly before we start, during the whole month of May, you can get my Oracle decks with free worldwide shipping plus 15% extra discount if you use the coupon code HAPPY on my website, nordicl.com, and we are using one of the decks in today's reading. So, pile number 2, what is your past life karma with this person? And it could be a person that you have on your mind, or the reading in itself will show you which person this is talking about. So you felt drawn to the crab and the dragonfly. We're going to keep it here in the corner whilst we prepare the first half of your reading, and then we're going to dive into that part. So we're going to take 2 cards from these 2 decks. We're going to take a significator card from this tarot deck, and it's going to show the overall theme, kind of the big energy. Sometimes it's just sometimes it's just there. Yeah. And we're going to take some tarot cards from your main tarot deck, and we're going to continue with some oracle cards I have prepared. Maybe we'll do some more tarot cards as well if that feels natural. So what is the past life karma that you have with this person? Yeah, we did 3 cards. Yeah, I felt we were going to do 3. Okay, I'm going to take 2 cards from my own deck. So what is the past life karma? 3. Weird. 3. That's funny. In pile number 1, we did 2. Okay, that's a lot of cards, but let's just go with it. Okay, we have these, and so what is your past life karma with this person? Okay, I think we're gonna start with these. So you felt drawn to the crab. It says growth, security, and trust. We have the dragonfly with illusion, lightness, and swiftness. Okay, we have the 5 of cups with change your focus. 5 of cups talks a lot about disappointments. Yeah, past disappointments. Okay, let's see what we got here, the tarot cards. We have the world with the universe. Nice, these cards are beautiful. We have the star. Wow. This is so nice. We have 3 of wands. You know what I feel, pile number 2, that you have almost cleared your karma with this person. Oh, it feels so good here. Yeah, it feels great. What's this last card? 10 of cups. Yeah. And this is, you know, so tapping into Akashic records. It's almost like they're closing the book. Yeah, very clearly they're closing the book, your guides, and there's a lot of dust. So it's like this is an old story. This is an old story. And I read a little bit about the crab this morning, and some crabs, they can live for 10 years. And the dragonfly, some dragonflies, they only live for a couple of days. So we have this little bit of old energy, and we have this very somehow like swift, fresh energy with the dragonfly here. And then even the 5 of cups, that's such a gloomy card normally. It looks so nice here. So we have all the fog here. And, you know, you even look a little bit drugged. This, I say you, but this girl here, you know, showing kind of like being stuck, sleeping in the karma almost. And then it's a little bit open here. So one thing that I'm feeling immediately in your reading, and sometimes it's just like this, the reading takes its own turn, but this is just the beginning. We have a lot to unfold here. But message number 1 is, wow, you are free. You really are. Yeah, I think almost you're free from the karma, and you're dealing kind of with the momentum, like the momentum to really let them go. So I have to say pile number 2, I mean, pile number 2, that whatever you have been doing this lifetime with this person, it seems like you have settled the karma, and you won't be, if you have another lifetime, they won't bother you in that lifetime. You won't have them in your life that lifetime. So that's number 1 that I feel. And we're gonna see if the karma comes up, because now it's so dissolved in some way. So it's almost like it's a little bit in the background. But let's see what we got here. Whoop, we have the house. Wow, I was thinking that when I saw the crab and the shell here. Yeah, maybe it has something to do with your home, or someone you lived with, someone you had a business with. there's a lot of power struggles, that's for sure, with this person. You have a lot of power struggles and a lot of ego fighting and a lot of disappointments. We have journey. Yeah, a lot of hardships. 10, 20. Yeah, 10, 20. That's funny. And we have distant horizons. Look at this. Journey and distant horizons. And house. Okay, I think we have to do these three as well. We have the angels with divine progress with 444. Okay. We have Virgo. Virgo is connected to the major arcana, the Hermit. Life improvements. What is your karma? I keep feeling like they're so in the background, and I'm so sorry. I know you wanted maybe a really past life reading, but you're cleared out so much. You know, it's really such a small, this karmic, it's so small in your life. But yeah, it's something, once again, it's like something with power struggles. I see you working at the same job or living in the same house. And fight. This is like something with like fighting. What's this last card? Neptune. Light of inspiration. Neptune is connected to the Hanged Man. So yeah, Hanged Man can definitely be talking about being stuck. Time for a spiritual retreat. So Neptunian energy, you know, and I saw this a little bit drugged energy here. Yeah, a little bit drugged in confusion and delusion. So something has been, I think their energy makes you tired and confused. Yeah, there's something with their energy that makes you tired and confused. There's something with being the boss, being like you're very equal in some way, but like they why? This was weird. This was hard. We need to do even more cards. We're gonna take some more tarot cards. Physical illness issues. Yeah, they make you sick. Yeah, something with them making you sick. It could be that you're in the same family and you're sharing DNA. So there's something with the DNA that connects you. But physical issues. Somebody taking care of the other when you're sick. I see you flying. I'm trying to feel like the thing is, because the thing is, I don't feel anything negative here. I just feel positive energy. So it's like, then that's why I only feel it here with the crab. I feel the only thing that I feel from this person, if it's a negative karma, you can have a positive karma with someone, but I feel when I see this, the connection with the person, I see it's with the crab here. And the house here, and something with working or something with competition. You've been in competition with each other, and it's like inventing something and they inventing something, and who's going to be the better inventor. There's like that's that type of energy. And but then I see this everything here is like just you. The world is you. The star is you. The 3 of Wands is you. The 10 of Cups. This is just your energy, and I don't see another person here. 10 of Cups, yes, I see you surrounded by love and loving kindred souls. But I don't see any karmic connection that wants to show up. And I tap into Akashic records. Once again, they close the book. There's a lot of dust. And once again, they just point to this corner, and it's here in the corner. So in this pile, I think you worked a lot with this person. I think you stepped away. I don't think you're entangled. And if you are, maybe you should check pile 1, because I said that by mistake. So it could be that you need to check pile number 1. And this is what happens when you have let go of them in pile number 1. Maybe, if that resonates. Maybe if it resonates. Because the connection between you and this person is more distant. This doesn't feel like a family member. Actually, it doesn't. Yeah, this doesn't really feel like a family member. It could be. And then if it is, then you have cut them out of your life already. And there's some distance. And that's why, you know, when you change your energy, it also changes in the Akashic records. You know, in some sense, we can, this is actually very strange, but we can change the past in Akashic records so the past doesn't exist anymore. This is very high level energy work, but we can do that. So and very high energy level work, but you have done very high energy level healing with yourself. So you have alchemized and transformed, you know, so certain signatures, certain patterns and memories and paths in Akashic records you have dissolved. So that makes it also hard to read it because it's not there anymore. There is still a little bit left, you know, here. There's still a little bit left, but it's just so, and even your back is turned here with the 5 of Cups, and it's the path is open here. So, I mean, pile 2, this is good. Congratulations. Maybe you came to the reading expecting a very negative reading, you know, past life karma. It's a little bit heavy, but you didn't get it. This shows your energy. Yeah, this shows your energy. So it's great. Could be something still affecting your, something with physical issues. I feel, oh wow, my womb started to hurt, and it's so strange. I don't know. I barely know where it is. No, but yeah, something with the womb, something, the womb, birth, something with legs, accidents. I don't know. I just see this accident here. It feels like I lost my legs or something happened with my back. So it could be that you have energy in your back, only in your legs. And I want to see like past life, and it's almost like I can't go there, and I don't know why. Maybe your guides doesn't want us to go digging in the past or something like that. Journey, distance, horizon. I think they are still struggling with their karma, past life karma, and you're not struggling so much anymore. Yeah, that's the energy that I'm feeling here. We have alchemy. Oh, thank God. A card that made sense. Yeah, I was like, what's happening here? But yeah, alchemy. Yeah, this is you. Wow, look at you, beautiful. You went from this car wreck, you know, this very difficult situation here. Yeah, I keep feeling like they brought you accidents. They make you sick. They bring you bad energy. You be proud of yourself. It feels like you have almost released all influence from your life, from your connection with them. Who is this person? I kind of try to feel who this person is. Yeah, let's do 3 cards. Like, who is this person? Okay. Tarot deck, be clear now. 3 cards. We're going to put it on the crab because I feel like the crab is time. Who is this person? And Nessie came here also. Are you going to help us? Are you going to help us figure out who this is? We have death. Wow. And the black cat. Yeah, I mean, who is this? Could be somebody's hiding, actually. Yeah, it could be somebody's hiding. There could be somebody that's a bit sneaky. Are you going to mess up all the cards, Nessie? With Neptune here, Neptune is connected to the 12th house. 12th house, we have hidden enemies. So it could be somebody's hiding a little bit. So we have death. We have 4 of cups. Oh, and we have invocation. Damn. This could be somebody doing black magic with the death. 4 of cups, look at this. They are dissatisfied with their own life with the 4 of cups. Death, look, they're planning here. Invocation, almost feels like, you know, they're putting spells here. So yeah, look at their hands. And also the black cat, you know, Nessie's the cutest. She has the most pure energy. I'm going to put her down because she's making a mess out of the table. You can't stay here. You can cuddle later. Okay. So, okay, wait a little bit. I just dropped all the cards. So yeah, interesting. When we started to like tap into her energy, everything became a little bit chaotic. Nessie came, showed that you were protected, but also black cat. I see the moon, black cat. Things are hidden from you. So this could be somebody that's working, you know, a little bit behind the scenes. I feel like a little bit like envy, jealousy. They would never admit that they were envious or jealous of you because something with them, they think they are better, and I don't know how you make that up in your mind that you're a good person when you do this black thing. Could be that they bring you accidents with their, like they bring you bad luck. And it was so nice that we tapped into this very positive energy, showing like how much you have cleared, and they are in the corner. So it seems they don't affect you that much. But this is a very bitter person. And this person, you have a karma with them because of your gifts and your skills. The journey and distant horizon here. I see you as an inventor. And, you know, I see you inventing things. Yeah, I don't know why, you know. But yeah, I see you inventing things. And I see you successful in your business. The house also, I feel like this is not a home. It's a house. So this is kind of like an office or a bank. And it feels like it's yours. Or you have a lot of money on the bank in this life. And there's a lot of like jealousy here. There's okay, we're getting there. We are unfolding. We're unfolding the energy. Yeah, it was a little bit hard in this reading, but it's because you have let go a lot, and it's because they are hiding. They are pretending that they don't care. They are pretending that they are a good person, and maybe they're fooling themselves and saying, yes, I am, but actually they're not. They're pretty bitter. Yeah, they're a little bit bitter, and their life didn't turn out the way they wanted it. So, and look at this. You have the universe, the star, the Three of Wands, and Ten of Cups. Your life looks, you're doing good. Yeah, so they're jealous of you. You're doing great. The universe and the star, Three of Wands, Ten of Cups. This is great. Yeah, you seems like you're very successful. So, we have strategy and planning. Your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. Yeah, this is what's happened. You have taken yourself to this very positive place by changing your focus and really focusing, even when you felt drugged and tired and drained of all these foggy energies. Look how you found a little path. And you took yourself out of it. And it's not completely cleared yet, but you're getting there. You're getting there. Nessie really wants to be in your reading as well. Yeah. So, yeah, you're getting there. So let's see at this card, this last card here. We have grounded with Australia. The Uluru Mountain. I think, yeah, it's a mountain. Grounded. So we had the grounded here. We had the crab here. I think you've been in the same tribe as this person because that came up. In a previous lifetime, you have been in the same tribe, and I keep seeing you like not in the same family, but like there's a lot of competition between you and this person. Like you're in the same field, same work field, and yeah, they're just, and they're not. The thing is, they're good at what they're doing as well. I feel like they're not bad. So it's like they also have gifts, and they also have potential, and they also have ability. There's something with you that just triggers them, and I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's their issue. Yeah, something with it. Yeah, that's their issue. Let's do like 2 last cards. If there's anything else, it became, I don't know what else to say. It became a pretty clear reading. So we have King of Pentacles and King of Swords. Yeah, once again, King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Yeah, this is definitely has to do with competition, being in the same field, you like inventing something, they inventing something, you being a professor, them being a professor, you being an artist, they being an artist. So there's been like a lot of lifetimes like this. There's been just like competition. I don't know if it's, it's like, I feel different type of karma here. For some of you, yes, it's not so bad, it's not so big. There's something like a little bit of tension in between you and this person. For some other of you, this person is like something went wrong in their life. They're very dissatisfied with the Four of Cups, how it went. It didn't turn out the way they want. And somehow along the way past lifetimes, they have collected a lot of dark karma here with death. And I say that death card is not a negative card, but look at them with their hands here. This just looks like black magic to me. It just looks like scheming. And together with the Four of Cups, it shows kind of dissatisfaction. And invocation, it's almost like praying and calling. Invocation is not bad energy either, but together, it just feels like, yes, this is, they're just so bitter. Yeah, they just do this out of bitterness. Yeah, it's just out of bitterness. This is the chaos. Yeah. So everything was so nice in the beginning. That talked about you. We started talking about their energy. Everything became a little bit chaotic. I'm going to leave it like this, and we're going to stop the reading. And Nessie's just going to suck out those negative energies and clear them out. Yeah, she's like, this is really the protector. So you are very protected. And I think everything is good. Yeah, your path looks beautiful. You have come a far way. And you're going to continue to do that. So pile 2, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So quickly before we start, during the whole month of May, you can get my Oracle decks with free worldwide shipping plus 15% extra discount if you use the coupon code HAPPY on my website nordicl.com, and we're using one of the decks in today's reading. So pile number 3, what is your past life karma with this person? Could be a person on your mind, or be open for that the reading could show you another person. So we'll just see how it goes, and as always, you just take the messages that resonate. So you felt drawn to the fish and the cow, and we're going to put them here in the corner whilst we prepare the first part of your reading, and then we're going to unfold the messages. So we're going to take 2 cards each from this deck. We're going to take 1 card from this deck. We're going to take some tarot cards from your main deck. We're going to start with those messages, and then we're going to continue with some oracle cards I have prepared, and maybe even some more tarot cards if that feels right. So what is your past life karma with this person? What is your past life karma? Yeah, I wanted to take 3. Yeah, let's do 2. Yeah. I did extra cards in all the piles today, actually. Okay, and then some. That really wanted to come out. So what is the past life karma? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you got a lot of cards. I had a feeling we were gonna do like this. Yeah, maybe. Okay, pile number 3. So you felt drawn to the fish. We have subconscious, emotion, and fluidity. And together with the cow, which says fertility, nurture, and abundance. We have throat chakra. And we have the Empress. Somehow when I saw the cow, I was thinking of the mother, and then Empress came up. So for some of you, this could be a mother energy. They definitely have something with feeling nurtured. Feeling nurtured. Let's start with these 3 cards. Justice. Ooh. Being... Ooh, King of Wands. Yeah, I wonder if this has something to do with a father or a mother in this pile. And we have the Fool. The Fool almost feels like a child here. Justice, the King of Wands, and the Fool. Let's continue. We have main female. Wow, that's so clear. Yeah, main female. We have courtship. Parents. Yeah, I keep getting parents here. Your parents. Courtship also feels like mother, father. Number 4, home. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We have North Node. Destiny is calling. Interesting. North Node is about our destiny, our fate. It's the direction we're moving towards, or we're meant to move towards in our lifetime. We have 3rd house, the house of communication, but also siblings. So this is definitely, I think this has to do with the family. And we have South Node. This is interesting. Both the North Node and the South Node. South Node is connected to past lifetimes. You got this. The baggage, the unfinished business, the soul wounds. And in the middle here is the tree of... the 3rd house of communication goes good together with the throat chakra here. So your karma is to heal the wound of something with nurture. We have nurture 2 times. We have the Empress with nurture, and we have the cow with nurture here. And then we have the fish here. So sensitive, the fish here shows the sensitivity of you. This is also the subconscious. There's like a lot of... and the King of Wands, sorry for jumping back and forth. I'm trying to feel the energies. And the King of Wands, almost like the stern father. So something with the father and the mother. It's a little bit hard to grab anything. It just feels like something unbalanced, like growing up with your father, mother, siblings. There's also, I also feel love, I have to say. It's like that wasn't all bad. No, it wasn't all bad. So what is the karma? the High Priestess. The karma is a little bit hidden with the High Priestess. We have the Star, King of Wands, and we have Queen of Wands. It's all about you becoming... I think the karma for you is, with them, is to be able to stand out. The main female kind of also feels like the main character. So something with like being able to stand out and walk your own path. And you have some karma with being able to be loved and be able to be like safe. So throat chakra and third house, like you're very different from your family members. And I can't see, let's see, I'm going to try to tap into Akashic records, because I see you having many past lifetimes with the same family constellation, or the same souls. The same souls. So everybody you have in your family right now, mother, father, and siblings. Sorry, I have to take a sip of my tea. Yeah, throat chakra start to itch. You all have very strong connections. And you've been with each other for a long time. You've been with each other so many times, almost feels like you're stuck to each other with glue. Yeah. And there is a feeling of responsibility. I'm so sorry. Wow, it really scratched. Maybe this is my pile. With the throat chakra. I think the lesson is to love each other unconditionally. Because with the cow, I feel like something with unconditional, compassionate love. But it's going to take you some traveling to get there. Because I have the South Node, we have past lifetimes, we have the North Node. Destiny is calling. And your destiny is to embrace your individuality. Like you differ from your family members. To embrace your own path. To embrace your own path without hating anybody, or without like something with like bringing love to everything. You have so now they're showing me like Chris, like I'm trying to see the connections. There's a lot of people here. This is not just one person. This is I feel like this is your whole family. And they're showing me red threads. This one goes with this, that one goes with this goes with this lifetime, that goes with this lifetime. So this is you have very strong bonds with your family members. You have very strong bonds, and the karma has something to do with... We're gonna take 3 cards, actually put them here. The only thing that I'm getting with the karma with the High Priestess is a Star and Queen of Wands. It's kind of like you walking your own path and like doing what is right for you. What is the karma? We have 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving. We have 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is giving and receiving, and 4 of Pentacles is complete opposite, because 4 of Pentacles is a little bit more selfish energy. 6 of Pentacles is a very generous energy. 4 of Pentacles is very selfish energy. And selfish doesn't have to be a bad thing. To put yourself first doesn't have to be a bad thing. There's a mother coming out here. Yeah, this is the main... I looked at the King of Wands is a female. Yeah, is it? In this reading. Yeah, I just looked at the King of Wands and it was a female. Yeah, look at this. Is this... Because I looked at the main female. I was like, is this the mother? Something with like being stuck to the mother. And giving and receiving, generosity. Something with selfishness. Like it's okay for you to be selfish. I think you need to learn to... there's a little bit of a... have you heard... I just read it the other day. Because somebody wrote in the comment section, asked me if I was the oldest daughter. And then some reason I just Googled it. These days we just Google anything, you know. Oldest daughter. And then the first thing that came up was oldest daughter syndrome. Which means like the older daughter has a tendency to take on a lot of responsibility. And the burden kind of the family. I was like, wow, this is so me. You know, this is how it was. I have 2 younger siblings and a big brother. Sisters, 2 younger sisters and a big brother. And this was like spot on. So there's something here with you as well. Like you have a tendency to take on a lot of responsibility of your family. Being the nurturer. Being the conscious one. Being, you know, the one who brings harmony to the family and things like that. And somewhere it feels like, I think your biggest lesson is to be more selfish. And that seems wrong in some way because, you know, maybe your whole life you were taught to be always giving and always being kind towards others. And selfish is not a bad thing. Like, once again, it's not a bad thing to be, I don't mean it in a toxic way to be selfish. It's like kind of like not always be there for others and not always just give of yourself. It's like keeping something for yourself. Yeah, keeping something for yourself and finding out who you are kind of without the imprint of your family members. I keep seeing this mother looking over you here, not wanting you to be independent and free almost. Let's look at the oracle cards. Wealth, abundance, and entitlement. Abundance and entitlement. Yeah, it's like the parents. Yeah, I keep getting mother, father, courtship. Once again, mother, father, the courtship. There's a couple here. And I don't feel like this is your partner. I feel like this is like, I think this has to do with the mother, father you have in this lifetime. And how they were your mother, father in another lifetime. And they were very, you weren't allowed to be free. You weren't allowed to be independent and you're a free person. Maybe because of cultural reasons. Maybe because you were a prince or a princess. Because we have a castle here. So there's just like a feeling of responsibility or kind of like being stuck with your family. Like, blood is thicker than water. This is like really the motto here. Like, blood is thicker than water. This could be like something that you really believe, or something that's really believed by the community that you grew up in, or the country. You're not allowed kind of to go walk your own path. You always have to be a good daughter, a good son. You always have to do right by your parents, and and that could cause like a lot of sacrificing your own will, your own needs, what you want to do, because of you feeling responsible or maybe even guilty or shameful if you're selfish. We have inner child. So yeah, we have the parents and then we have the child. Yeah, so this is definitely family. This really talks about the family. We have considered the options. You narrowed your focus to one desired outcome and you might be missing a bigger opportunity. Open up and let the universe send you the highest possible results. Consider, yeah, this is you walking away alone and exploring a new path, exploring a new energy. I feel like they won't want to let you go. So once again, this castle, princess, prince, obligations, responsibility. So maybe that's what you're experiencing in this lifetime with these people. Like, you were stuck with them and you can't get away. Yeah, there's like, you can't get away. You're stuck with the responsibilities of them. Maybe responsibility of other family members, or, you know, it would be very weird if you kind of like just moved or did something like that. And you're very, I think, like the fish, the cow, the inner child, I think you're very sweet. I think you're very kind. I think some of you have like a little bit heavier karma with your parents, siblings. I think some of you have like just kind of normal karma. It's not super toxic. It's not super bad. It's good. At times maybe very good even. And chaos. Yeah. And then we got Italy with chaos. I think they have a lower consciousness than you. I just saw the subconsciousness with the fish here. Chaos. Consider the options. Why are you stuck? There's some sadness here. You know, I think you're lost. Something with losing. I don't know why Atlantis came up, but I see like losing. You lost people also. So maybe you're very, I think, you know, maybe you're very scared of losing people as well. Because you have lost, and I don't know if you lost these people, these souls. But I see there's some, wow, there was a well of sadness just came up. I see you looking straight, look at this, at the chaos here. And this is sadness on your mouth here. And there's something that like got lost here. And like a whole civilization almost. So maybe you knew you were in a war, or I see Atlantis actually. You are longing for your real family. You have a family this lifetime, but it's a karmic one. It's a karmic one. It's on earth. There's earth bonds between you and these people in your life. Could be that you have some galactic connection with some of them, which is usually a higher soul connection when we have souls on our path that we also lived galactic lifetimes with, maybe in another civilization or another realm. But it seems like your family, most of them, very earthy energy. Yeah, very earthy energy. And on the other hand, you are like more flowy. Like you're more translucent, you're more galactic kind of in your energy. There's something with I think you're carrying the memory of losing your family, and this makes it hard. Yeah, okay. Wow, we really had to dig deep in this reading. I think this is the karma. And it's not necessary with these people, but they have been triggering that. So your deepest family wound is that you lost your home and that you lost kind of your family. Maybe in a different lifetime, but I think for many of you, it's like a galactic wound that you're carrying. So it could be the destruction of Lyra, Mintaka, Maldek. I'm just saying names here. Maybe it resonates, the name. You know, you don't have to know all these things. Yeah, it just resonates. Or Atlantis, maybe Lemuria, maybe. But it's just like, I feel like sadness. I feel like I want to hold your heart. And I also feel like I don't belong. Yes, there's love between you and your family members, but there's something that just doesn't feel 100% like your home. And this is like, there's a sadness here. There is a sadness here. We want to do more cards. Yeah, let's do more cards. So what is the past life karma with you and your family members? Yeah, you just lived so long with each other. You've been so long with each other, so many lifetimes. It kind of just it feels like you're stuck with each other. And yeah, it was hard to like pinpoint exactly what the karma is, and I think it's for you to be more independent, because I feel like you give a lot, or you've been giving a lot, and you've been taking a lot of responsibility, and they don't mind putting the responsibility on you. So it could be like a little bit, could even be ungratefulness, or it could be, I don't know. Let's look at the cards. We have the Hermit. Yeah, you walking away. We have the World, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. I really think, it's about finding something deeper than family. Finding something deeper than family. And here it was so strong. Blood is thicker than water. You should always family is the most important thing. Or a sense of that, you're stuck with each other. And for you, it feels like that's not satisfying enough. For you, the satisfaction comes from walking your own path and finding out who you are without your family, without what shaped you. That is what you find your true happiness. And you have to, at a certain point, face the sadness here and the loss of losing your family. And this is just a soul wound. You haven't lost anything. You haven't lost anything, pile number 3. When we go beyond matter, mind, matter, when we go beyond that, we find the truth. And the truth is everything is constantly ever existing. So you haven't lost anything, but there's a wound there of the experience when you did lose everything. And when you were alone. So it could even be that you're scared of being alone. It's pretty funny. You're scared of being alone, but it's also very important for you to be alone. And it's also, I also feel like you're meant to love. You're not meant to leave people and hate them, or meant to cut out your family and forget about them. I think you're meant to really embody or find, your individuality and be able to be your authentic self, even if it means that you're very different from the people around you, even if it means that you have to do very different things than what's expected by you. But you're also meant to be very loving and compassionate and nurturing. So you're meant to balance these two energies, you're meant to balance that. This was a little bit maybe confusing reading. It wasn't super clear. But yeah, this is the way it came out, and I hope it made sense for you. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. I think we're going to stop here. Pile number 3, this was your reading. If, once again, yeah, if you want to share your story, yeah, you know where to do it. I wish you all the best, pile 3, and I hope